good morning to my friends. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Lolo isn't here today. She sent me instead. I'm reindeer. I'm Rudolph the reindeer. That's right. I'm the magical reindeer. Sent to say good morning to you. Wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Merry Christmas Eve, Teresa, my love. How are you, my sweetheart? Yeah. What I do for love. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Wake and Bake with Lolo, the Christmas Eve edition. I'm Lolo, your reindeer in charge. Merry Christmas Eve to all who observe. Here's our Christmas fire. We've got our Yule log. Look at that nose. I know. Don't I have a great nose? Hit the like. Look at that nose. Hi. Oh, hi, Tom. How are you? Well, you need to look at the screen once because I have a reindeer outfit on, Tom. So you got to look at the screen. Hold on. Just look at the screen before you go back to work. Okay. I can't see because it falls too far on my head. Hi, Audrey. Hi, love. How are you, darling? How are you? Look at that nose. Look at that nose. Well, I just thought 'tis the season. I've got the outfit. Hi, Scott. I've got the outfit. I should wear it. I guess I should put that I don't know. It's kind of hard to get the full effect unless you cover your face. Thank you, Audrey. Audrey, I had to do something. Kevin, good morning, darling. Oh, good morning, Subway manager. I love you. You're my favorite. I'm glad to see you, Kevin. Oh boy, that was a slurpy slurp of coffee. A slurpity slurp. Waves back to reindeer. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I appreciate you taking a moment to appreciate the ensemble. The ensemble. I have to say, today's probably not going to be very serious. I do love Christmas, even though I'm not religious and I don't believe, and this birth is faked. It's like the first disinformation. It's really good to see you, Kev. The first disinformation. Actually, I had meant to do this and I want to do it now. So I kind of feel like I don't know. I feel like it's really fun. I don't know. But I believe in Saturnalia. I think Saturnalia should return. That's just the way it is. That's what I think. All right. Merry Christmas. Merry Crispmas. Neil, you're here. I thought you weren't going to come because you weren't here. Merry Christmas Eve or whatever it is you celebrate. Listen, everyone is welcome here. Wait, here, Neil, did you see my outfit? Did you see my outfit? I'm giving you a preview of what I'm going to be wearing tonight for my Christmas, my Saturnalia stories. Thank you for your holiday dress up. You're welcome. I do it for the bit. No, actually, it just makes me happy. I like dressing up in costumes. I think it makes me happy. I think it's funny. And it gives, I mean, as long as people are smiling, I'm happy. I really think so. Neil, you overslept? That is so unlike you. But I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. I almost thought maybe people weren't going to come because, frankly, I understand if you have stuff to do. I found, did you see? I think I didn't, I don't think I dropped that. It's not a beaver costume. Oh my God, yes. Neil, I'm a Christmas beaver. Wait, on my head right. Why is this thing so hard to wear? Like, where's my other ear? Why is my head not on straight? I don't get it. Why is my head not on straight? I can't understand it. Okay, I'm gonna take that off for a minute. Yes, I saw that people have learned how to redact the fucking Epstein files. I was watching a guy last night. Angry beaver. Hundreds of beavers, Tom. Hundreds. If you know, you know. Because we watch movies called Hundreds of Beavers in our fucking Discord once in a while. I like Christmas too, and the idea of turning longest, coldest, darkest nights into the warmest and brightest. Oh, that's a nice thought. That's a really nice thought. I know. Fucking, what's it called? What's it called? Oh my God, solstice? That's fucking cool. I think solstice is cool. I think the whole thing is cool. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Christian church made up a holiday because they didn't want people to party hardy that they were doing in Saturnalia. Okay, so that's one reason Christmas was invented. The first disinformation. It was the first disinformation. Do. Yeah, you gotta always. You should really play me at 2 times speed anyway, just to be, just to have for historical accuracy. You should play it at 2 times speed. Angry beaver alert. Angry beaver. I don't really know. I mean, I have stuff I can read. I don't want to read anything too serious, but we could check some headlines and stuff like that. Our entire reality is based on lies. Exactly, Audrey. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it is. It's very rainy and stormy here. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but we're gonna get a huge ass storm here in Los Angeles. Coming in hot. It's gonna be hard for Santa. It's gonna be hard for Santa to find all the houses. 'Cause the rain is gonna be terrible. What is he doing, Rain? I guess everything's fine. Again, he's not real. But anyway, he is real. I'm babysitting this morning a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. Happy Christmas Eve, Grandpa. Jim, that's so sweet. It's a reindeer costume. Oh my God, Neil. Yeah. Oh, Jim, you must be having so much fun. Kids are so much fun at this time of year. I don't care whether, like Hanukkah, Christmas, anything that involves this kind of like festive season. And even, people who just buy gifts for their kids. It's just such an exciting time to be a child, right? You do think things are kind of magical. And you do kind of like wonder if Santa's real. I love that shit. I am a full believer in like living and celebrating those rituals and things. I think it's just great. I think it's great. I think it's what life is about, okay? What life is about is all the shit that happens while we're waiting for something to happen, right? This is real life. This is it. This is how great it gets. So yeah, just being, I don't know, it's a good time to take stock of the last year and just how incredibly challenging it's been, and that we've kind of made it. Like, we're here. We're in this moment. So it's not a complete loss. At the same time, we've lost so much over the last year. We've lost so much, and probably more than I thought we were going to lose. Like, I mean, I don't mean to be depressing, but I think this version of the country, which really, when I look in retrospect at what we have done as a country, or how we've evolved over 250 years. Good morning, J Rance. I bet you're running around. You got a little Christmas angel. Kiss, kiss to my Christmas angel, J Rance. I love that baby. Tell her I love her. Oh, and J Rance, Wait, you got to see my outfit. Make sure you see my outfit before you run away from the screen. Okay. There you go. You'll probably see it. Anyways, so I think this year, I feel like we have lost a lot. I think, I mean, I don't think this is hyperbolic. I think we're the closest we've been to losing the parts of democracy. They didn't work per se, right? Because we still have huge systemic inequality. But there were some concepts that were entrenched, like, letting people live and fighting for people's rights, even though you may not be part of that group that's fighting for their rights. And that there was a right in terms of, diversity, equity, inclusion, growing to accept and welcome and just give respect to each other. And I actually didn't think it could get, I mean, I of course it can always get worse, but I mean, just watching what I watch, I think that the tenor of political discourse in this country has really changed forever. Now, I think there's a place we get to where there is a more equitable, people-focused solution, and that we're in the process of breaking things down in order to build them back up to a way that is better than it was before. And I think it's, I'm hopeful for that. I just am sad that people have to go through this time where many people suffer more than others. Hi, Al Munson. Oh, happy holidays, love. How are you, Al? I hope you and yours have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful season and a great renewal for 2026. How about that? Thanks, Al. It's nice to see you. I really appreciate that. Oh, sexy reindeer. Sexy reindeer. Run, Rudolph. No. I don't know what that Rudolph. I don't know what the words to that Rudolph song are. Thank you, J Rance. No. I don't have your song on here, do I? Do I? What do I have? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Wait, where's that? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Tinky Winky,
Tinky Winky,
Dipsy, La La, Ho, Teletubbies, say hello.
Uh-oh. Thank you, J Rance. You should not have done that. You are too kind. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Please, totally unnecessary, and I love you so much. But thank you. It's really sweet of you. You're too much. You guys are too much. I know. Back on the streets. I'm back. I have a rig that works now, so I'm really happy to have a rig that works. Thank you so much, Al. Really nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate all my friends in the troll world. Good people. There's some good people out there. So thank you, trolls, for doing your service. I appreciate you. Teletubbies, say hello. Yep, that's what we've got. That's the only song. I think I have this one. Oh my God, this is an old lounge song. This is an old lounge. Do you guys remember this song?
Step inside the time machine, grab your knights and queens.
Do you remember this?
Lolo's lounge is where we meet under velvet screens. Triggers flying like arrows, high answer seek release. Medieval tunes kick up the beat, feel the ancient
I have to find this video.
and falling in the air.
Okay. I have to find that video because that's one of my best music videos, frankly. When we did back when we were doing AI songs. Kevin, you're so sweet. Oh, my love. I'm sorry. I know that can be. Why don't you buy yourself something good, too? Why don't you get yourself something a little nice for the holiday? Get yourself some weed. That's weed money. That's weed money, Kevin. A throwback, remember? That was our trivia song. It was medieval. Oh my God. I gotta find that. That's fucking funny. I'm sorry. I love that. We're so funny. We are all so funny. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let's see here. Oh my God. I will say the reindeer costume is a little sweaty. It's a little warm, but that's okay. All right, where? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, hold on. Do 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 do. Nearly 30. Wait, what is this? 16 hours ago. What does that mean? Sorry, I get distracted by these little headlines. Hold on. Anyway, so today we're going to keep it light. I mean, I think I definitely have. Oh my God, I'm belching. Where am I? There I am. Dun 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 dun. Wah wah wah. Ooh, here we go. This is what's really important. I love this shit. Can I just tell you? I live for this shit. Oh my God. I used to make a whole ritual out of this shit. I absolutely loved it. Let's have some coffee. Let's watch where Santa is. Where's Santa right now? Where is that? New Washington? Where's that? What's that? It's upside down. Where is he? Lock and where is that? Can anybody see where he is? I don't think you guys. Hi, gal. Hi, gal. How are you? Merry Christmas Eve. Oh, Santa is headed for Manila in the Philippines in 23 seconds. Get ready, Philippine kids. Come on. You better be asleep because Santa's coming. You better be asleep. Merry Christmas Eve. And so this is Christmas again this year. Oh, my baby is nowhere near. Please come home for Christmas. Oh, come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, then New Year's Eve. One of the better Eagles songs, I think. Anyway, yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. I don't even know what I'm going to do today. I just thought I'd come live in case anybody was around. Both my kids, oh no, my babies are sick. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That fucking blows. Oh my God, that's terrible. Well, tell them that Reindeer Lolo would like to tell them that they need to feel better because Santa is going to be bringing things and they are going to be wanting to play with them said things. So tell them that Rudolph the reindeer / Lolo / Dino said that they need to not feel bad and drink water and take a big long nap, and then they'll be just fine for Christmas. Okay? So let them know that Reindeer Lolo said it's time. Feel better. Take a nap. Drink water. There. That's for your kids, gal. That's for my babies. Yeah, get well soon, my babies. Oh. But yes, the reindeer on the rooftops My my mom, I love my mom so much. She was such a sweetheart. She loved oh no. They're like super sick. Oh no. Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. That's like sick, sick, sick. Oh, my poor babies. Well, we need a Crispmas miracle to make them feel better, okay? Seriously. I hope this breaks. I hope it breaks and they feel better by tonight. I don't know. That's what I'm going to say, okay? That's what I'm saying. I don't want to fight about it. I'm just saying it's a Christmas. God damn it. So they should be able to enjoy every minute of it. And give my regards to your beautiful family, gal. Please. I love your family. I was so honored to spend time with them and have fun and laugh. So please send them my very best wishes and love for this season and for the new year. I don't know if 2026 is going to be any better, folks. I'm going to be real. And I know you all know this, so I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But I don't think 2026 is going to be the year that really... Maybe it is. Hey, wait a minute. That's a terrible attitude. Maybe it is going to be the year. Maybe we are going to overthrow. Oh, thanks, Gal. I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you and I love Mr. Gal. I love your dad and I love your mom and I love your stepmom and I love all your family. Your family is so incredibly sweet. I was so welcomed by Gal's family when I went to visit. When I went on my camping trip, before I went, I spent time with Gal and her family. And I just want to tell you, they are some of the most loving, fucking hilarious, and, you know, just like what you'd expect Gal's family to be. If that makes sense. I guess they gave birth to Gal. So there you go. But just really, really salt of the earth, kind people. And I'm lucky. I'm lucky to know them. And I'm certainly lucky to have Gal. Okay, I'm not going to do that. The next house we buy has to have an enormous kitchen. Every time we have people over for a party holiday, for some reason, they all end up in the kitchen. That's so true. God, Jim, I was just thinking about that because when I went to see Gal, as a matter of fact, we all hung out in the kitchen, or a lot of us did. There was a lot of people there. So I love that. I love big kitchens. I'm surprised you don't have a big kitchen, Jim. I'm really surprised. Yeah, I don't have many people coming over. Not that I really care about, whatever. Very wide variety family. Yes, exactly. As is every family. Beautifully structured of different parts. One day closer to Orange Man exit, so time marches on. 2026 is hopefully your... Okay, Tom, I like that attitude. I think that's really the right attitude to have. I'm down. I'm down to clown on that. I think it's a great idea. Around a big island. I know, it's really fun. I love big kitchens like that. I think they're the funnest. Badger! Fuck yeah! Merry Christmas Eve to you too, my darling friend. Badger, Badger, Badger. I love you. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, we're just having a little chill morning, just a little time to get together. I can't read really serious articles in a reindeer outfit. I guess I could, but it probably wouldn't be as effective. Let me see what else is going on this morning while you guys watch. What's his name right now? Where the hell is that? Oh, he's headed for Xi'an, China in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Get ready, kids. Get ready. I love kids at Christmas, right? Or, whatever the holiday season is. It doesn't have to be Christmas, obviously. Kids at Hanukkah and other areas, just like celebrations of, there's mystery around it. We're going to get gifts, all that kind of stuff. I just think that's so sweet. And I just love that energy. I don't have to believe in a sky daddy in order to love that energy. Good morning. Hi, JFK. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Good morning. Have a wonderful season. Have a great new year, my dear troll friend. I think you're great. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. I hope we all have a good motherfucking Christmas, frankly. You know what my Christmas wish is? Do you want to know what my Christmas wish is? Well, it involves a certain bloated individual who shall remain nameless. And it involves a small but very crucial. This is terrible. It involves a small but very crucial. What are those called? Capillary in the brain. And in this capillary of said brain, I imagine that as Christmas approaches, that capillary says, no more. I can hold on no longer. And I just have a dream that that capillary inside that big orange head bursts. And you know what? Getting rid of him doesn't fix the problem. I understand that. But it's a step in the right direction. And I'm into it. So come on, Santa, prove you're real. Make my Christmas wish come true. Wait, I should do that. That should be the Christmas. I should change that song. My grown-up Christmas wish. No more bone. No more orange man around. And JD is a clown. And Whitcoff will come down. Every maggot should fuck off. I really mean it off. That's my grown-up Christmas list. You're cooking a ham and, the Coca-Cola and the bag recipe. I haven't made Coca-Cola hams before, that's for sure. That's for sure. I have. Pepper Saltina, where did you come in? Where'd you sneak in, girl? Where'd you sneak in? I didn't even see you sneaking. Yeah, that's my grown-up Christmas list. Stephen Miller gets a punch, and Whitcoff eats poison lunch, and Jared just fucks off. Just a minute ago, good. Okay, I didn't miss you. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy little capillaries. Happy little capillaries. You are sneaky. You are sneaky, my sister. Yeah, so that's my Christmas wish. It involves busted capillaries. I'm sorry. You know what? They made us this mean. Okay, can I say something for a minute? I am not a mean person. And they made us this mean. Merry Christmas Eve, yes. How did Stephen Miller even make it this far? Did you see him lose his shit? An electric drum for Christmas? I love that. Oh my God, Gal, he's going to be amazing on that. Can I tell you? He's going to be amazing. That's going to be great. Oh my God, I love that little guy. I don't actually know how any of this has happened, frankly. Jim, I don't know how any of this happened. I don't know how any of the incompetence that we are witnessing, as well as the cruelty, is happening. And I don't know. I just, to slip back this far. Your comments are delayed on your stream. Oh, I know they are, aren't they? Isn't that weird? I don't know. Something's like not quite. Yeah, it's just it's such an odd time. I really, I was really naive. I'm gonna be honest with you. Obviously I'm naive, but I was really naive thinking that we were progressing and that we were very far from perfect. More perfect union isn't even close to where we were, even when things were whatever. not this fucked up. So I feel naive and that we did let kind of people, we still allow like the corporate class to just act with impunity, and we don't hold people accountable. I was thinking that last night, like I was thinking about Jamie Dimon because I was reading about, oh yeah, Cambridge Analytica. I got to read that story you tagged me in, gal. I don't have signal on my computer yet. I got to figure that out. Anyway, what was I saying? Gal, you can use cardboard egg cartons on the walls to sound. Well, I think he can wear, he's probably going to wear headphones, right? It's an electric drum kit. You can probably wear headphones, although that's not fun. But I didn't know that. Cardboard egg cartons? Boy, you'd have to have a lot of them. Peace, love. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Merry Christmas Eve. Happy couple days after solstice. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in Discordio. Wait, what was I gonna look at? Oh yeah. Signal. Yeah. There we go. Oaks. Is that the Oaks Foundation? No, it's not the Oaks Foundation, is it? No, it's not. No. Personnel from the defense side of SCL carried on working with governments. I need to pull that up. So that's Emma Bryant's work. Awesome, Jim. This set has headphones so he can record stuff and has lessons built into the system with songs. Oh my God, that's so amazing. I've missed you too, peace, love. I know we've been kind of around and not around, and now we're back and blah, blah, blah. How are you holding out? She's been doing some beautiful nature walks. I've only caught a couple minutes here and there, peace, love, or I see the thumbnail. But she's been doing some incredible, like, winter scenes from the beautiful place where she lives. So I do recommend checking out Peace Love's videos because they're very peaceful. Get it? And they're really nice. So, yeah, good job. Yeah, we missed you too. We're here. We're here now. We're here now. We're here now. Okay, wait. I was doing something else. What am I doing? Losing my mind. Are you going to play in the snow? Are you going to play in the snow? Really? Really? Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me see what else is going on. I'm probably missing, like, all kinds of breaking news. Breaking news. Let's just see what's going on. I searched in vain. Okay, here's what's something. Can I tell you something funny? I searched in vain last night. For the Kennedy Center honors because I actually did want to watch him struggle through. I wanted to watch Dump on the struggle bus, trying to do the MC stuff. I've been collaborating with Nana and getting in a lot of shorts about what's going on in Chicago. Oh, yes. Actually, you have. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. Your nature stuff is one thing, but Peace Love is also on the ground and collaborating with streamers who are on the ground in Chicago at Broadview. So check out her shorts because she's bringing attention to what's happening in Chicago against ICE. And it's, I think it's really... I don't know. I think it's really great, and I'm really glad to see it. So thanks for standing firm in the Midwest, girl. Standing for the rights of everybody. That's what we do at the lounge. Mr. Fuzzy. Is that one of the squirrels? That's cute. That's really cute. Okay, wait. I got to go back. I got to do this. Wait. Okay, wait. God, and you know, here's the thing. Here's my stupid advice about the Epstein stuff. I think we have to take it in small bits. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of records. Let's let it come through and look for the good analysis. Actually, I do have some analysis we could read this morning, which I know is kind of weird for Christmas Eve. But you know what? Maybe we're hoping for justice for Christmas. How about a little accountability? Oh, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, so I was doing this research on Jess Staley last night, who was the J.P. Morgan CEO that was very much Epstein's handler, at J.P. Morgan. He was the former CEO of J.P. Morgan. So I was reading about Jess Staley and where he's at right now. So he cooperated, and they basically whitewashed it so that Jess Staley, he was just the financial guy with Jeffrey Epstein. He was just his boss. He wasn't, whatever, involved. Well, he probably was, and it looks like he probably was. And right now, I think he's in the UK. I think his case, I have to look at his case a little more closely because I just glossed over it. But I think his case is to get back into the financial services industry because he worked for Barclays too. So I think that he also wants to get back into financial services because he's probably broke. Well, not broke, but whatever billionaire broke looks like. And so he's a piece of shit. And, apparently Jamie Dimon came in after. Yeah, all I did. Jeffrey Epstein, I hardly knew him. But he hung out with him a lot. For just being his banker, maybe, he hung out with him a lot. Or his boss, or whatever he was. So then Jamie Dimon, who I can't stand, who's the current, well, I guess he's the current, is he a current head of J.P. Morgan, I guess? Or is he somewhere else? I don't even know. Anyway, Jamie Dimon came in after into J.P. Morgan as the head, and he basically, I had a quote up on my thing. He's like, oh yeah, that's what I need. Thank you so much, Cal. I'm sorry, I don't have everything connected yet on this computer, but I'm gonna get there. He basically said, I have no idea. I didn't know about Jeffrey Epstein. This is when did he start? Shit. Wait, let me pull it up. Why am I just trying to make it up? He said, oh, Jeffrey Epstein, I had no idea what he was involved in. I don't know what money is. I didn't know that. When they were doing parts of the Wiles Variety article was the same time they were calling Boebert to the Situation Room. Really? How did she vote on that, by the way? I guess she must have voted to release them because I didn't hear about any big dissension. But let me, let me pull this up. Actually, let me just pull up my fucking Blue Sky because that has the more information. Then I'm just not gonna try and make it up and remember in my head because my head's really dumb and really stupid. Where am I? Okay, I'm sorry, Santa. Hold on just a minute. We gotta preempt you for a minute. We got shit going on here. Come on. All right, let me show you my beautiful profile. There's my beautiful profile. Oh, you sicken cells. Save yourselves. Oh yeah, here we go. The Canadian billionaire is likely Peter Nygard. We're getting all the 10 co-conspirators. I thought that was fascinating. Oh, so this is where let me finish the Jamie Dimon thought to some degree. So my thought was, I kept thinking about Jamie Dimon, and I worked in financial services in a headquarters in San Francisco. I worked for Charles Schwab and Company, so I worked in, not J.P. Morgan or anything of that. But I worked on Wall Street, is how they refer to that. And so I know that world, and I worked in that corporation for about 12 years. So I know the world. I know the bosses. I used to write answers to complaint letters that came directly to Chuck Schwab. So I had to interact with Chuck and with other members of the board and the executive management and executive team a lot. So I really got a lot of exposure to how high-level corporate executives can act in certain situations. Obviously, not every situation. But I thought about back to that time and thought about Jamie Dimon and the other men who have taken part in raping children as part of this relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. And or even to be in his presence and know what he's engaged in and not actively trying to stop it or to distance yourself from it, right? So even if you weren't raping children, if you are aware that something like that is happening, then why are you standing close to it? Is the money that good? So I thought about that yesterday, and I thought, where else in our world is it, why in the world could it possibly be okay for men, mostly, women too, obviously, to act like they can, that this is not important? And so many years we've all known that Epstein trafficked children and that he was aligned with, large groups of very wealthy, prominent people who are in the public eye, and no one did anything. And I don't know what that says about that group of people, but this should be a showstopper. I know. Charles Schwab fucking disappointed me. I'm telling you. I used to like Chuck. I mean, he was a good, decent person back in the 80s and 90s to me. He cared about customers. He cared about doing the right thing. He cared about, he believed in what he was offering that was different from Wall Street and that didn't have the commissions. And I believed in that too. I thought, this is great. Of course, it was the first job I got out of college, so that's probably why I stayed with it. But I'm not a huge capitalist, but I appreciated the humanity. And now I feel like, Chuck, you've lost all your humanity. And you probably did a long time. I know you did a long time ago, because I know that this is, I've followed you. So it's sad to me, but I don't understand why at all this could be okay. Everyone acts like they're so fucking, upset when children are abused or hurt, but they have in front of them evidence that children have been abused and hurt by people we know. And yet they can just keep going on. And I've seen that happen in corporations where, not necessarily with child abuse, that's not it. But when people are assholes in corporations, right? When people are super assholes in corporations and then they get promoted or their deeds are covered up by the corporation because they don't want the liability or whatever it is, right? I've seen that in action. And I expect, especially white men, to protect other white men. But what a fucking paradox, right? What a paradox to have people care so vocally about children not being abused, and then this story hangs in the ether for at least the last, 20 years. How long have we known that Epstein was a fuckwad? I feel like we've known that for a really long time. And so I just can't imagine, I don't know what this country is. And I think this is another reason I think the Epstein piece is so important, because I think if Epstein is cracked in terms of, no, we're going to hold people accountable, right? Dump others. That if we decide to do that, if we decide to hold them accountable, that's a corner that's very important to turn. That's a corner we should turn, because I think if we turn that corner and determine the first report is 1996. Oh my God. If we turn that corner and say no more, no. If you break the law, you will suffer the consequences because you made that choice to break the law. Doesn't matter if you're Jamie Dimon or Joe Schmo or whoever. And that's kind of been the sad realization, I think, over these last few years, is that the people that you thought might have the wherewithal to stand against this type of shit, they don't have that strength. Some of them don't even have the inclination. Right? So, I don't know. So from that standpoint, I mean, I'm always hopeful. Did you almost go to work for them too? Oh my God, Teresa. That would have been so fun. We would have worked together. Although I was in California and in Boston, so I wasn't necessarily in the South, but that would have been fun. Oh my God, we would have kicked some ass. Those were fun times. They were fun times. We were young. I drank a lot. I drank a lot. I drank so much when I was working in financial services. This is so crazy to me. I was 16 when the first one was reported. Now I'm 45, and all that time nothing is done. I don't know. I hear you. Like, I don't know. Like, this is so bad. And where is Alex Acosta right now? I know he's on the board of Newsmax. Thank you, Teresa. I think you're the one Tina, I think, shared that. I'm like, where the fuck's Alex Acosta? She says he's on the board at Newsmax. Why isn't he answering for this? Why aren't reporters talking to him? Why aren't reporters talking to Alex Acosta? Why are we leaving these men alone? Why aren't we talking to Jess Staley? Why does Jamie Dimon not have to answer for the actions of his predecessors? Because guess what? I know when they bring in executives to hire them. And Jamie Dimon didn't come into JP Morgan with no knowledge of Jeffrey Epstein and, I don't know what money is. But that's what he's claiming. Do you buy it? No. When you are up for a job like that, for CEO of a major corporation, do you know what they do? They vet you and you vet them. So Jamie Dimon would have fully been aware and briefed on the history of Epstein and the history of JP Morgan supporting Epstein's money laundering or whatever. I guarantee you. So we need to stop letting them get away with it. And journalists do fucking better. Why hasn't any journalist sat outside Alex Acosta's home and said, answer for this? Because Alex Acosta holds the key to a lot of this motherfucking story. And why, if Alex Acosta was the one who created the sweetheart deal down in Palm Beach, why then after that, he was then made labor secretary? That seems awful lot like a quid pro quo. Like a thanks for having my back, buddy job. And only, remember this, only when something came out around Epstein, I can't really remember what it was, only then did Trump have to fire him. And then he did that thing like, I'm resigning because I'm going to go play in the pool. You know. Fuck, man. I know. Even Bubba says release all the files, okay? And he probably actually has shit to lose, right? Like, he probably, I mean, I don't know if he just forgets what he did. I don't know if he just forgets. Yeah, why? Oh, wait. This is a thought I wanted to finish. So the reason I think Epstein is important, because and Epstein in and of himself is a fucking asshole, criminal, rapist, and should be adjudicated as such. But the reason that I think this is important is this is kind of the key to the whole lack of transparency, right? Is that if you do include, and what the fuck is up with Steve Bannon? How many 3-pen Steve was at Epstein's all the fucking time? What was he doing? But anyway. Like if this is the corner. If we turn that corner and we're able to hold to account people like Jess Staley, people like, Les Wexner. Isn't Les Wexner dead? I think he's dead, right? Les Wexner. Is Les Wexner dead? I don't know. Whoever those 10 co-conspirators are. If those people are now held to account, I think that helps us start to turn a corner that you, billionaire, you, millionaire, you, corporate scion, you, white male, whoever, you are not impenetrable. And we can and will take you down. That's what I think the Epstein situation, the Epstein can, he's alive? Well, hopefully not for long. But that's what I think the Epstein case can unlock for us. First of all, it should be done because the victims deserve justice. And that is the first and foremost point. And what this case does for us is if we do understand who was involved and the degree to which they were involved, and we can't turn away from that or we can't ignore it, I think it opens the door to breaking the spell on the other things that this regime is doing and what is being backed, and that people like Peter Thiel and David Sachs and Mark Andreessen and other people will be held responsible for what they're supporting. And I want to tie Tim Cook, I want to tie his motherfucking ball sack right to Trump's forehead. And I think there should be mass resignations of all these motherfuckers who have been involved or apologized or whatever else they've done. But if you're standing with a pedophile president, you should be shamed. You should be shamed. So that's the reason the Epstein stuff is important. I don't want to talk about the Epstein stuff because I find stories around child abuse and other things really, really difficult, and I don't enjoy reading them. But I think that we are in a point where we could actually turn a corner and hold some people accountable. That's what I think. We have to make these fragile white males more comfortable in their nearly all-white society. Right, exactly. I mean, I'm actually shocked, and I know I shouldn't be shocked because this country has done nothing but continue to, fuck with people. And, but man, that's why I think this story could be helpful. I don't know. I don't think it's the pinnacle, but I think it could be helpful to try and dispel the myth that this is okay. That this is what we have to put up with. It's really, it's just fascinating to me. It's fascinating to me. I don't know. Anyway, you're right. You're right. You're right, Al. You're right. Oh, men are stupid. Wow. Whoa. Oh, this is what is this what wait, what was this? Oh, wait. What was this? Oh, this is, I wanted to show you this. Hold on. Speaking of Epstein, which is what we're doing. I saw this last night and I didn't even know what to make of it. So I'm trying to be like not reactive to every little funny fucking piece that comes out. But this was kind of intriguing. And I think this is the way it's going to be. We're going to have a lot of like different people looking at different parts of the downloads and, kind of filling us in or chasing different threads. Hi, Jane. And Karen, I missed you earlier. Hello, Karen. It's so good to see you. Hi, Jane Mary. Krampus Eve. It's Christmas. Happy Saturnalia. We're in the middle of solstice season, girlies. All right. Anyway, I wanted to show you this because I thought it was, I don't know what to make of it, frankly. So I'm just going to kind of like go with it. And then I think a lot of this stuff has to fucking just unfold. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shut up.
News Oklahoma late tonight. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Samson Tamajani. Today, the Justice Department released an additional trove of 30,000 documents relating to its investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I'm digging into a 3-page document in particular mentioning a person from Kiefer from a tip called into the FBI, dated October 27th, 2020. The man behind the tip has his ID and all potential victims' IDs redacted, making the 3 pages and their narratives a bit difficult to follow at times. The man alleges his former partner told him that while in New York in 1997, a woman implied to be Ghislaine Maxwell invited her and her 3 daughters to, quote, meet Donald Trump and some of his friends at a hotel and later gave her money. The document later takes a confusing shift with more redacted names, mentioning that a person drove a limousine for Trump in Dallas in 1995 and overheard him speaking on a cell phone about abusing some girl and mentioning someone named Jeffrey several times. It then describes that person talking with a girl on Christmas Eve 1999 who tells them Donald J. Trump and Jeffrey Epstein raped her and that it happened after, quote, some girl with a funny name took me inside a fancy hotel or building. That's how it happened. One of the redacted names then told the person to go to police, but she answered, I can't, they will kill me. But the tip alleges they eventually did go to police on Christmas Day, but was found dead in an apparent suicide in Kiefer, Oklahoma, days later in January 2000. The end of the document also makes a strange allegation tying Bill and Hillary Clinton to a John Nichols who tried to, quote, set up a redacted name for the OKC bombing. The main claims, understandably catching local authorities by surprise, including Kiefer Police Chief Johnny O'Mara, an 11-year Kiefer resident who says he spent all of Tuesday morning getting questions from national media.
I looked and there's absolutely no indication of anything related to information I was able to discern from that DOJ document.
We've never heard of her.
Really confusing.
We don't have
the
a
document
suicide
is a lot
on
of
that
redactions. So basically, I just took the dates and saw if there was anything related, and there's nothing in our records that would indicate something like that happened inside the city limits of Kiefer.
Chief O'Mara believes any death related to the FBI tip.
Oh, nothing like that happened inside the city limits of Kiefer. Boy, that is such a specific statement. Why is he being... Sorry, the wind is blowing, so it's blowing my window. Why is he being so specific, do you think? Why did anyone ask him if it just happened inside the city limits of Kiefer, Oklahoma? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Would have been in Creek County Sheriff's Office's jurisdiction. Sheriff Brett Bowling then told me Tuesday afternoon that his office and the district attorney's office are looking into the references made in the file and will forward any relevant information to the FBI. The documents are available to read in full at kjrh.com. Trump himself has denied he committed any wrongdoing with Epstein. The Department of Justice has called several newly released documents, quote, untrue and sensationalist, and submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. Meanwhile, we at 2 News are submitting open records requests to get answers on the potential death that this document made mention of.
Anyway, so that I thought, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a reindeer. I'm just a reindeer. That's all I am. Yeah, I definitely recognize old 4 shirts, 3 pens Bannon. Yeah, no, he 4-3. That's a good idea. Yeah, we could call him 4-3. Yeah, Steve Bannon. Why aren't all these people talking? Right? Like, come on now. If you claim that you care about children, why are you not talking? 41 happened. It's like the 6-7, but the rest of us aren't cool enough to know about it. I totally think she's right. The blonde patriot make an apology and say she was wrong about Trump. You saw the blonde patriot make an apology. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Wrong about him? What do you mean wrong? Oh, you mean, okay. She turned around and said, da 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 da. Okay, so she's coming to the realization that Trump is a child rapist. Okay, that's good. I mean, here's the other thing. That's the point. We need to. If you are into this guy, you are supporting a child rapist. Think about it. If you support Trump, all you chuds, and if you're just going to the mat for him and you're just like, no, not my president, not my president. I'm going to tell you right now, when you see the pictures of him with his hands on children or other things, I don't know. I hope, I don't know. I mean, I hope you're prepared for that. Let me just put it that way. I hope you're prepared for that. Because I think the internal conflict that you're going to feel, I hope. I mean, if you don't feel internal conflict, I really worry about you. And I worry about any children that are in your vicinity. How about that? But yeah, I just, man, I don't know. Okay, let me see. I have some other things. I have some Julie Brown reporting too on Epstein. I'm sorry to make this an Epstein thing, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let me see what I got here. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Hold on to your love. Ooh, I kind of want to read this too. Wait, when is this from? Oh, that's from yesterday. Okay. Now I want to read Jim's piece. Oh, I have a few pieces to read. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this. Hold on. We've got some stuff to read. I love reading. You know how I love to read. Okay. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Oh, heading for Padang, Indonesia in 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Get ready, kids. Go night-night. Go night-night. Go night-night. Okay, hold on. I want to thank, I think, Teresa, did you share this paywall-free, this gift link to this Miami Herald? Somebody in our circle shared it. Hi, Val. How are you, darling? Good morning, darling. Eve from windy and overcast Quartzsite, Arizona. Oh, my God. I was just watching a thing about Quartzsite. Val, I wish I could just meet you down there. I love you so much. All the stuff that was in the public realm since 2015, but they chose to ignore and excuse. Yeah, Pep. Yeah. Oh, wait, Pep. Audrey, are you leaving? No, you just said Merry Christmas. Okay. All right, I wanted to read this. Let me make it a little bigger. This is Julie K. Brown, one of the breaking journalists on all things Epstein from Miami. So God bless her for doing that. Oh my God. Stop. Okay, we're going to read this. I shred it. Yeah, shred it. Oh my God. Okay. The latest Justice Department release of Jeffrey Epstein files sheds some light on the FBI's quest in 2019 to charge additional suspects who may have helped the financier or participated in his sex trafficking crimes. The names of 10 potential co-conspirators or suspects that New York prosecutors intended to interview in 2019 was mentioned in the new documents released Tuesday. 3 of those suspects were Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, French modeling Scott Jean-Luc Brunel, and Les Wexner, the billionaire former owner of Victoria's Secret, who was once a client of Epstein's. The other names were redacted without explanation. The files, released under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, specifies that only certain names can be redacted, primarily those of Epstein's victims. But the DOJ has 15 days to explain the exemptions that they used to justify the redactions. Yeah, remember that. Every redaction needs to have a narrative that explains why they did it. Yeah, it doesn't help. Thank you, Karen. You are absolutely on point. It doesn't help that every regulation of corporations is disappearing or ignored or gone already. Because that's what they're doing. They're codifying all of the escape hatches for billionaires and malcontents. They're codifying that into law as we speak. Well, not this week because they're fucking lazy and they're out. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be in the area until spring break. Excellent. I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of crazy right now with Bobo gone and everything, but oh, girl. Man, I just was watching something about Quartzsite and I'm like, I could do that. Okay. The newly released batch of some 10,000 files make multiple references to President Dump, including a January 2020 memo by an assistant U.S. attorney revealing that Dump was on many more flights than the DOJ was aware of, which he lied about, by the way, because during the campaign he said he never was on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. How do you square that? How do you square a man who outright lies about being on a plane? How do you square it? I don't understand. I don't know how you do that. Let's see. Including a January 2020 memo by an assistant U.S. attorney revealing that Trump was on many more flights than the DOJ was aware of between 1993 and 96. On one of the flights, there were 3 passengers, Trump, Epstein, and a 20-year-old woman. On 2 other flights, the prosecutor noted that Trump was on the plane with 2 women who could potentially be witnesses in the criminal case they were building at the time against Maxwell. Trump has repeatedly denied that he had any involvement in Epstein's crimes, which is really fucking hilarious, and yet he's the president. I don't even understand. And we were worried about... Oh, never mind. In 2024, he said on his social media platform, Truth Social, that he was never on Epstein's plane or at his stupid island. The Department of Justice released a statement Tuesday saying a number of the documents pertaining to the president were untrue and sensationalist claims that were made against Trump before the 2020 election, which is really interesting because, frankly, a goddamn fucking... Hi, SB. A goddamn fucking... the memo, none of that was disclosed. Why wasn't any of that disclosed before the election? Why are we not so fucking mad about this? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why do people protect billionaires? I don't get it. Is the billionaire paying you? I was at a red light. It was not my best typing. Now I have to build toys. Oh, building toys, fun. Oh my God. Christmas time is so fun with kids. Okay. Anyway. The emails and correspondence involving Epstein's 2007 sweetheart plea deal in South Florida were also heavily redacted. With few exceptions, all of the prosecutors' names were blacked out, making it almost impossible to understand how his non-prosecution agreement unfolded and why it was kept secret and how Epstein received federal immunity in the fucking first place. The fucking first place. Oh, let me get her channel. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ouch. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to get her channel for you. Well, it's what I thought it was, but I always like to make sure. Okay, now I have to do this other thing. Hold on. This is very difficult. Just be patient. Hold on. Okay. Now. I like the Colorful clothes she wears. This is Peace Love's channel. Oh my god. I don't like this mouse. This mouse is really fucking sensitive. There you go. There's Peace Love's channel. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god. Ow. I'm a mess. Ho ho ho. Okay. Here we go. At the time, Epstein was accused of sexually assaulting nearly 40 underage girls at his Palm Beach mansion. Documents released earlier show that DOJ not only had victim statements, but they also had supporting evidence such as phone records, phone messages, witness statements, and bank deposit records reflecting his payments to girls. What the fuck is wrong with this world? All three past document releases have been heavily redacted, including some photos of older men, but the name of many of Epstein's survivors have appeared throughout the pages, sometimes dozens of times, prompting victims to accuse the DOJ. I hadn't heard this part. To accuse the DOJ of violating the law and trying to intimidate them. Some of them have called for U.S. Attorney Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel to step down. Well, that should happen anyway. I'm so disgusted with this administration, said Haley Robeson, who voted for Trump, told CNN. I think Kash Patel and Pam Bondi both need to resign, and I would love to see number 47 get impeached over this. There were also an array of tips to the FBI and DOJ hotline about the case. One that the DOJ was forced to admit on Tuesday was an outright fake. A letter that appeared to be written by Epstein to Larry Nassar, the former U.S. Olympic gymnastics coach and convicted rapist, after the letter went viral on the internet. The DOJ was finally forced to look into it and announced that a subsequent handwriting analysis ruled out that Epstein had written it. Oh, okay, so that's good to know. I mean, that's fine. But just fucking tell us. The fake letter serves as a reminder that just because a document is released by the DOJ does not make the allegations of or claims within the document factual. Nevertheless, the DOJ will continue to release all material required by law. Bullshit. First of all, I don't trust this DOJ to look into things. Okay? How about that? I know. Isn't it nice to have a place? What happened to Lev? I know, Scott. Wait, I need to look into that. There's a big rift between Michael Cohen and Midas and Lev Parv. Just that question I'm watching with intrigue. I think, yes, billionaire paying you may be correct. Wait, SB, I need to understand what's happening because I heard about that this morning and I'm like, what? He's accusing Midas Touch of some stuff? I'm very confused. I saw a clip of Lev Parnas raging, and I have no understanding of what that drama is about. I have a feeling it has something to do with, well, I heard that he was accusing Midas Touch of money laundering, but I don't know. In a matter of a few minutes, they verified it. Yeah, exactly. In a matter of minutes, they verified that this was a fake, but, you know, whatever. How'd they do that? I don't trust this DOJ, okay? I don't trust this FBI. I don't trust this motherfucking anything. Mongolian throat singing jingle bells. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of Mongolian musicians that I've noticed recently. I love that. Their both the folk music and the way they adapt it to modern. I just love that. I definitely will figure that out. Yeah. Oh my God. It's just too much. This is too much. So I don't trust this DOJ to tell me anything about anything. I don't think they know the veracity of bullshit. Okay? Because they're complicit. Their fucking boss raped children. They are protecting a man who raped children. I don't know how else to sugarcoat it. The records showed that Epstein's younger brother, Mark Epstein, there's another motherfucker that we need to talk to, filed a report with the FBI in 2023 that his brother was murdered in his jail cell because he was about to name names. Reached by phone on Tuesday, Mark Epstein said that the FBI never followed up. Well, you know what? Get out there, bitch. Epstein, 71, the brother, has long believed that his brother was killed and alleged in the tip that Trump authorized the late sex trafficker's murder. Well, show us. Asked why he believed Trump was involved, he said, the question becomes, who would be in a position to orchestrate this and have the Justice Department cover it up? Well, that's a good point. Epstein was found hanging in his Manhattan jail cell on August 10th, 2019, 1 month after he was arrested in New York on sex trafficking charges. The New York City medical examiner ruled his death a suicide, but the investigation showed that the jail cell where he was found was never properly treated as a potential crime scene. All but one video camera in Epstein's unit was recording at the time of his death, and portions of that recording went missing. Most of Epstein's victims do not believe that he committed suicide. Another reason many of them have been afraid to go public with the names of others involved in his crimes. Makes sense. Several of them have told the Miami Herald that they fear their lives could be in danger if they talk publicly about their abusers. An FBI investigator with the Crimes Against Children Human Trafficking Unit on July 9, 2019, noted that 3 of the co-conspirators in the Epstein case were in Florida, one in Boston, one in New York City, and one in Connecticut. It also noted that one is a wealthy businessman in Ohio, identified in later documents as Wexner. For many years, Epstein managed the finances of billionaire Les Wexner. I don't think it's Lex. I think it's Les. Of Columbus, Ohio. Wexner, 88, has always denied any involvement in his crimes. Well, you know what? Let's hear it. Drag that motherfucking carcass in front of a fucking congressional hearing. How about that? Epstein uses association with Victoria's Secret to recruit his victims, promising many of them he could make them the next Victoria's Secret model. Contained in the files was an undated statement from a woman identified as Jane Doe, describing an encounter she had with Epstein. Quote, "At that point, I ran to the door again and figured out how to get out of there," she wrote. "A girl outside asked me where I was going, and she said to be careful. She said that Mr. Epstein knew a lot of powerful people, including Bill Clinton, and that if I didn't do what Mr. Epstein wanted, I would not be able to have any job in the industry. I was so scared I couldn't wait to get out of there. I spent all my savings getting Victoria's Secret lingerie to prepare for what I thought was an audition, but instead it seemed like a casting call for prostitution. I felt like I was in hell." One of the DOJ emails references a photo of Trump with Ghislaine Maxwell that was found on a cell phone belonging to Republican political strategist Steve Bannon. The photo itself is blacked out, and it's not clear when it was taken. There's a memo. This is this is allegations of murder of Jeffrey Epstein. This is February 23rd, 2023 email. Special Agent blank, I'm a threat intake examiner at the FBI National Threat Operations Center unit where I receive information from the public regarding criminal activity and threats to national security. The following information is being forwarded for your situational awareness and any action deemed appropriate. On 2/22/23, Mark Epstein submitted an online tip to the FBI National Threat Operations Center regarding allegations of murder of Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein submitted text. Jeffrey Epstein was murdered in his jail cell. I have reason to believe he was killed because he was about to name names. I believe President Trump has authorized his murder. Authorized his murder. The documents released overnight also include a strange FBI report redacted of names that describes a tip the agency received from a limo driver who alleges that he overheard Trump talking about Jeffrey, and that he had also spoken to a woman who claimed that she had been raped by Trump. It is not known whether the FBI investigated the tip or whether the tip was ever dismissed as fraud. But the tipster followed up with a woman, and she told him she did report the rape to police. There's nothing in the document so far indicating that Trump committed any criminal wrongdoing, and the files do not show that he was under investigation. Well, that's because we had a fucking complicit DOJ, Julie. Okay. And frankly, FBI. Get out of there. Blank asked Blank about his time driving a limousine for 2 years in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. During Blank time as a driver, he had met Donald Trump. Blank noted he picked the president up in 1995 and took him to the DFW airport. Blank reported some of the things Trump had spoken about during the ride while on his cell phone were very concerning. Blank reported that he was a few seconds from pulling the limousine over on the median and within a few seconds of pulling him out of the car and hurting him, oh my God, due to some of the things he was saying, as caller chose not to. Blank noted Trump continuously stated the name Jeffrey while on the phone and made references to, quote, abusing some girl. Blank was unsure who he was talking to nor who he was referencing. As Blank talked about his time meeting Donald Trump, Blank immediately Blank's demeanor went stone cold as Blank stated, he raped me. Blank said, what? As Blank replied, Donald J. Trump had raped her along with Jeffrey Epstein. Noted some girl with a funny name took me into a fancy hotel or building, and that's how it happened. Blank advised Blank to call the police regarding the incident as stated. I can't. They will kill me. On Christmas Day, Blank contacted something, stated she had in fact called the police about what they had talked about. Blank told Blank she had done good. Blank did not hear from Blank or Blank until 1/10/2000. Blank reached out to Blank stating Blank was dead and noted she was found with her head blown off in Kiefer, Oklahoma, what we just watched. Officers on the scene and Blank stated there was no way it was a suicide. Coroner stated it was a suicide. Later stated Blank committed suicide because Blank had gotten cocaine from a Mexican drug cartel. Blank feels the murder is a cover for Ghislaine. The last contact with Blank was after Blank posted this information on Facebook a couple of weeks prior. Blank called Blank yelling that he had put the family in danger. Blank explained Blank had a third daughter named Blank. During Blank's report, he mentioned John Doe number 2 was actually John something. As the Miami Herald documented in 2018 perversion of justice investigation, Epstein reached a remarkably lenient deal with federal prosecutors in South Florida in 2007 that allowed him to plead guilty to 2 state prostitution charges, one involving a minor, and serve 13 months in the Palm Beach County Jail, where he was allowed to leave regularly to work from a nearby office space in which he continued to abuse girls. Epstein's victims, believed by DOJ to number roughly 1,000 women, have long sought more accountability for Epstein's powerful friends and accomplices and greater transparency from a department that kept them in the dark about a sweetheart deal Epstein negotiated in 2007 that allowed him to escape harsh punishment for sexually abusing girls in South Florida. The department's initial release of files Friday, which consisted largely of photographs and heavily redacted documents, did little to satisfy victims or the members of Congress who mandated the files be released. Especially after the release, the DOJ removed some of the files, including a photo of Dump. That photo and several others were subsequently put back online. The files released Friday contain numerous photographs of former President Bill Clinton, many from a trip to Africa that Clinton and Epstein took on Epstein's plane in 2002. On Monday, a spokesman for Clinton called the Justice Department to release all the files it has mentioning Clinton and said the release of files so far suggests that someone or something is being protected. There you go. That's Julie Brown. Go downtown with Julie Brown. Going downtown with Julie Brown. Yeah. They treated those teachers. Wait a minute. What happened? Epstein brother was on Chris Cuomo's talking about. I know. I have actually heard Mark Epstein talking about it. I'm just not hearing him say the right things. I'm really not saying. I'm not hearing him say this is what my brother did, and these are the, like more so. Like I just needed to be clearer. Especially Chris Cuomo. Fuck Chris Cuomo. He's a fucking idiot. He's a sexual abuser, I think. Maybe he's not. Oh no, his brother is. Mario. No, that's his father. Whatever the other guy's name is. Andrew Cuomo. God. Let's see. Let me catch up. If you want a good song. Oh wait. I heard someone yesterday saying that Cohen admitted he had dealt with some kinks. Oh no, really? Oh God, I can't even think about that, Karen. Oh my God. Let me find that thing about Lev. Hold on. Let me find the Lev Barnes thing, because I was like, I just caught wind of that, and I'm like, what happened here? I don't know why. I mean, did it just go sour or something like that? I don't understand. is he? Oh, 14 hours ago. Okay, here we go. I think, is this the, oh. Remember? Okay, I don't know. I mean, I know Lev. I mean, just basically, so I'm not like a buddy. So I don't know his inner thoughts. But let's watch this because I'm not. This is from Reddit. I'm sorry. I'm such a Reddit person. Liv Parnas has had it. He's been 100% on everything since January 20th. His sources are impeccable, and everything he's brought to Substack and YouTube has turned out to be true. This is just a Reddit author, so don't put too much stock in it. His son is well known on social media for indie media, and he's been seemingly used for clicks by. Why used for clicks?
I'm live, Malashka.
Ooh. Lab's mad.
Hey, everyone. Welcome. Let's give it a few minutes so we can have some more people join because I have some major news that we're going to go over today. As I promised you, since I came to this platform, one thing I will not do is I will not sugarcoat shit, and I will not, it doesn't matter what side you are, the left, the right, the middle, or I will not stand and protect you. But for a while now, I haven't been true to myself. And it's been difficult for me to live with myself because I haven't been true to myself. Because I haven't been, doing what I tell you, because I thought the right thing to do is, maybe because right now, all we care about is, getting rid of Donald Trump, and also we care about other things. But you know what? It's not right. I mean, some people just. I need to take a deep breath, exactly, because I'm extremely like pissed off right now. Extremely pissed off at what's going on, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna get to the bottom of what's going on. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on because you need to know the truth. What's going on? Hey, Cheech, it's not a good evening. It's unfortunately, some of the stuff I'm gonna share with you guys, you might not like, and it is what it is. And if you don't choose to unsubscribe or not, and not be here, that's your prerogative. You have all the thing. But the one thing I told you is I'm not going to play games, and I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to try to become some kind of show host, but some people are. And I'm tired of playing the game. I'm tired of trying to look the other way. So today, I want to be very clear with you, and I want to tell you some truth. Yes, Lenore, I'm going to tell you the truth. Today, I want to make it very clear to everyone that I have no connection to Michael Cohen. I have no connection to the Midas Touch Network. I will no longer be associating myself with Midas Touch Network or Michael Cohen or Ben Midas or any of them, because I'm tired of covering up for their shit. I'm tired of covering up for their lies so they could sell you letters to get subscriptions, so they could do their lives and promote each other. I'm tired of that. I was there in the beginning, just like I was there of making Trump. I was there in the beginning of the making of Michael Cohen. And I was there in the beginning of making the Midas Touch. They made it, and I know everything about it. How the revenue shares and everything goes, why they promote and who they promote and whose letters go and what goes. I'm tired of begging to get the truth out. I'm tired of calling them, and I have the text messages, Ben Midas. I'm going to put everything out there, Michael Cohen and all of you. I'm tired of, but you know what I'm tired of more than anything? I'm tired of you fuckheads using my son. I'm tired of you using my son and trying to tell him he can't report on good news because it's coming from you, manipulating him and putting him on. You know what I found out, folks, today? That the Midas Touch, because they needed to promote Michael Cohen's network podcast, they called my son and asked him to fill on Michael Cohen without telling him that right now there's major problems going on with certain shit that Michael Cohen has some explaining to do about the Epstein files about what happened with, KD Johnson when Zev started questioning him, and when all of a sudden Ellie started getting the information. And when I came out and I said, Michael, why don't you come out? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of coming up here at Substack, watching everybody play these games, telling you, oh, subscribe to me, I'm going to give you the news. Meanwhile, they don't give you shit. They give you letters of opinions like everybody else. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here risking my life. I'm risking my family to bring you to try to save our democracy, and you don't want to report it? Well, I tell you right now, I challenge you, and I want you to make sure. I want the Midas touch, Michael Cohen, Alcasa, any one of you to come up. Let's go. Let's go live on debate. Let's talk facts, and let's uncover why the truth is not getting out. That is why we lost the elections, because you have become what you tried here. You know where my Substack is. You know where my live is. Any day, anytime, I welcome you. Just like I welcome Donald Trump, just like I welcome Rudy Giuliani, just like I welcome any of those right-wing pundits that sit there talking, they're scared to talk to me. Now, I welcome you, Ben Midas. I welcome you, Michael Cohen. Let's go, Michael Cohen. Let's show him who has the sources. What sources do you have? Who the fuck will speak to you in Trump world, Michael? Trust me, I know, and I know who you are, and I'm tired of playing the game. Enough is enough. And for all of you out there, that you waste your money on the Midas touch, and on Michael Cohen, and on stupid pundits like that, I feel sorry for each and every one of you. And I really do. And I'm telling you, if you really want to save our democracy, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough. I'm tired of it. I'm tired covering up for all of them. So I'm telling you, Natasha, I'm not laughing. This ain't funny. I don't know what, this is nothing funny about this. I risk my life every day because of bringing the information I bring you. And then you got people like
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I can't stand Michael Cohen. No sound? Wait a minute. It doesn't, you guys don't hear it? Audio's fine? Oh shit. Sound cutting in and out. Can you post to Cord? Yeah, I will definitely. I'll copy this. Mommy and Daddy are fighting. I listened to those 3 a.m. late night Twitter spaces when there was only 13 people. No sound? You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Why? What happened? It sounds good. Wait, so J Rance, you cannot hear me. Easily distracted. I haven't seen you in a million years. You can hear me? You hear me. SB, you do not hear me? Sound is fine. There was buffering. Oh, yeah, there was buffering. I saw where it kind of dropped the stream. Let me go back a little bit, and then we'll go to his rant again. Okay, here we go. All right, let me pull myself out of here.
Any day, anytime, I welcome you. Just like I welcome Donald Trump, just like I welcome Rudy Giuliani, just like I welcome any of those right-wing pundits that sit there talking, they're scared to talk to me. Now, I welcome you, Ben Midas. I welcome you, Michael Cohen. Let's go, Michael Cohen. Let's show him who has the sources. What sources do you have? Who the fuck will speak to you in Trump world, Michael? Trust me, I know, and I know who you are, and I'm tired of playing the game. Enough is enough. And for all of you out there, that you waste your money on the Midas touch, and on Michael Cohen, and on stupid pundits like that, I feel sorry for each and every one of you. And I really do. And I'm telling you, if you really want to save our democracy, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough. I'm tired of it. I'm tired covering up for all of them. So I'm telling you, Natasha, I'm not laughing. This ain't funny. I don't know what, this is nothing funny about this. I risk my life every day because of bringing the information I bring you. And then you got people like Michael Cohen, and you got the Midas touch Cole walking around playing games because they subscribe. Do you even watch their letters? Do you watch them? Oh, I'm sorry, Natasha. I'm just very angry. I thought you were laughing at me. I apologize for that. Do you even watch their letters? I want each and every one of you for the past 7 months. I want you to take a look at every single letter I wrote. I want you to take a look at every single letter Midas Touch and Michael Cohen and all of their contributors did. I want you to take a look at that. But today you fucked up. You went and you used my son. You used my son to go on without even telling him, without telling me. You went and because you needed to fill somebody in. He's a fill-in for your bullshit? Fuck no. That shit ain't gonna happen here. Trust me, I fucking tell you. You don't know who you fucking with. Or you know what? You do know. Because you know what? Midas, I made you and I will break you. Telling me just because I don't want a profit share, because I won't go 50-50 with you to tell the truth, the truth has a cost? Really? Independent journalist, my fucking ass. So it's on, boys and girls, because you know what? My platform here is not just about going after and fucking taking Donald Trump down. I'm going to take all of you down. You want to have? Come on, bring it. Any day, anytime, live. No tape shit. We bring it live. And remember, I have the fucking receipts. You fucked up really badly today, guys. And I'm telling you, from today on, it's on. So I'm telling each and every one of you out there, spread this message far and wide. Make sure each and
No, I'm
everybody
actually
watches
totally
it.
confused.
And
But
I pity the poor people that are subscribing to these fools to give them because just regurgitation of some what sources do any of them have? What sources? Show me one source, Midas or Co or any. What source? What news do they break? Meanwhile, they got millions of followers. You guys are paying them $14 a month because people are calling me saying, "Lev, we would love to subscribe to Get the Truth, but I can't. I'm subscribing to Midas Touch, and I'm subscribing to this one." Fuck you, stealing people from money. What makes you different than the people on the right? I'm not begging. I don't need.
okay, now I get it. Now I get what it's about. I'll put the whole thing in I'll put the whole thing obviously on the link here, but I'll also drop it in Discord. What is his point? Hi, Josh. I think his point, because I was listening for that too. I didn't actually hear a point for quite a while, but then I heard the point, and the point is he doesn't want a profit share, which is I understand. Yeah, your kid breaks news. I know. Aaron Parnas is ridiculous. Okay, I mean he's a kid, and remember when he was running for office, and he was just like so over his skis, and at that time his dad wasn't like fully, mea culpa, right? And I even remember saying to him, "Your dad is a fucking arm of the regime, you fucking idiot." I'm sorry. I like Lev as a person, and I think two things about Lev, right? I think he definitely, and I said this about him when we were all kind of hanging out on Spaces. I'm going to be honest. He turned state's evidence because he was in trouble, because he did bad things, okay? And he wasn't in, I'm not buying it that certain people were in a cult. For what is clear to me about this moment, and it was then too, and I didn't really, I mean, I said it, but I didn't really push it. I didn't like disassociate myself. But he's Lev Parnas really fucking, he's just self-preservationist. He is self-preservationist. He was not duped by Trump. He was not duped. He was a slimy con man. Sorry, Lev. but you're the one who did it. I didn't make it up. You're a slime bag, and nobody makes an overnight decision to be like the good guy. You did it because it was convenient, and it was I don't think you are a true believer. I'm sorry. I'm going to just say it. I like Lev as a person. Don't get me wrong. But let's not be silly about the fact that he had information to give, right? And that was great. I appreciated getting his insight. I love hearing people like that talk because I want to hear what they say about what they were involved in. But I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you know, you're just like the best person and you're so pro-democracy. And now hearing this, unless it's something different, all he's doing is bitching about the fact that a larger network is taking him, is giving him a platform and asking him to give them money, which is fine. Be mad about it. I have no problem. But Lev wants to capitalize. Lev wants to fucking capitalize on this. And he isn't like any good kind of like, and I dated a mobster, so I kind of feel like I know mobsters a little bit and how they think. I hate to say it. I hung out with a lot of mobsters at a certain point in my life. I was not a mobster, but I was a girlfriend of one. And they don't have a lot of principles, okay? I'm sorry. They just don't, okay? This is self-preservation all the fucking time. My boyfriend would have thrown me under the bus to get out of trouble, okay? That's the way they think. It is self-preservation first. And so, Lev, I want you to be the hero. I want you to be a good guy. I want you to be a good guy. But what you've just shown me is that you're not mad because Midas Touch does clickbait. You're not mad because he's right. They do just spout opinion and maybe read a couple documents. They're just better scripted than I am, if you think about it. Right? So, you know, like, I don't know. It's just, all this is about for him right now, unless he can tell me different, and he's not going to tell me anything, by the way. Unless he can tell me different, he won't, but he wasn't in a cult. He wasn't in a cult. My God, he was in a business arrangement, for fuck's sake. Let's stop this. He wasn't in a cult. I think Lev is sore because he's jealous. Yeah, he doesn't get very many views. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. And he wants to make it. Like, he wanted his movie to be really big, and he wanted this, that kind of thing. So I couldn't understand, Karen, what he was saying either until he got to the point where it became profit sharing. And profit sharing is what the real stick point is with him. He doesn't want the Parnas empire of him and his son to be cut out of the deal. Good guys are good guys until they're bad guys. No, actually not. Okay, Lev? No. Okay? Because a lot of people don't do what you did. A lot of people don't engage in trying to ruin people's lives for money. And then when you get caught, you go, oh, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to do that. You know? I'm sorry, that's not the way it works. It will definitely work on some people, and it worked on a lot of people with Lev. But I was like, you're not the hero. You're not the hero. It's interesting to hear you talk. Okay? It's very good. I love hearing him talk because, frankly, I want to hear it all. And I can cut through the bullshit of what he says and the kind of, self-aggrandizement. I can cut through that bullshit and just listen for the facts of what he's observed, what he did, who he met, all that kind of stuff. That's fascinating to me. That's what I love about these guys. is I want to hear what they fucking think, how they think, what they did, who they know, what they said, who said what, da da da. But he's not on any pedestal as far as I'm concerned, nor has he ever been. Fraudy guys stay fraudy guys unless and until and unless and until. Wow. I'm going to take you all down. What the fuck does that even mean? I mean, fine. Take Midas touch down. They're annoying. He was in the cult. That's how he got close to Trump. After that, it was business. He didn't realize. Karen, I don't agree with you. I'm sorry. I think he wasn't in the cult. He was a fucking flim-flam man from the jump, babe. He was a grimy underbelly of Ukrainian American bullshit. And that's what he's been in crime all his fucking life. I'm sorry. Oh, he's mad because the Trump money laundering Russian mob. You need to watch that one episode. This is about Midas slow rolling the narrative. Oh, okay, SB. Yeah, I think it was always business. But yeah, SB, that makes sense. I'll make that. Which episode is it? I'm so sorry. You need to watch that one episode. Wait, you had said which episode it is. I'm frozen. Frozen. There, I'm back. I saw I was a little loopy there for a minute. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's always business. Recent. It's recent. Hold on, I'll get it. Oh, SB, thank you so much. You can drop it in Discord. I can pick it up from there. I think you can be both slimy, gangster, and in the cult. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Sure. Sure. Just in my conversations with Lev, there has always been a thing about, yeah, but he is yelling about profit sharing. Okay, so that's what the essence of this argument is, at least for this half. I don't know, maybe the next one. He was and probably still keeps in touch with a lot of the mob guys. Yeah, guaranteed, except for the fact that I think once you turn state's evidence, it's hard to be part of your old group. I'm going to be honest. Now, did my boyfriend ever turn state's evidence? Oh, hell no. As far as I know, he's still doing bad stuff down in Miami, but I don't know that. I don't even know if he's alive or not, which I would be actually surprised if he was. But nonetheless, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I felt about Lev. Again, I think he's a fine person. I don't have a problem. He's actually, seems pretty kind, blah blah blah. But I've never thought he was an angel, and I certainly never thought he was a hero. Sorry, Lev. I'm sorry about that. That's just the way it is. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that think you're a hero. I think you're great as a person, but I just don't think you're like the hero of the story. Now, if you want to tell us more about the mob laundering money parts and things that you were involved in, tell us. Do a show on it. I probably will watch it. But I'm not going to watch you and Malcolm Nance and whoever else kiki about bullshit. I don't give a shit. I'm not here to watch you guys slap your dicks with each other, okay? I don't need to see that. I don't give a shit. But if you want to sit there and just tell me, like, these are the connections we had, this is the bankers that are in, okay, great. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I don't know. Hey, man, Lev had his chance with me. He had his chance to bring on the Lolo, but he didn't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm bitter. Wait, am I bitter? He's persuasive as fuck. Yeah. Lev does break a lot of inside Washington stories first, but he seems to know the motives and plans of the Trump administration early. I guess he still has connections. Gosh, I don't know. I just don't hear him do that, but maybe I don't watch him enough. I don't know. I don't watch every episode of Lev. That's true. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Griffey, are you here? Griffey. Marijuana business mob. Guys now. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, everybody's out here just trying to get their nut, I guess. That was his flex. Come on, Cohen. Let's compare our sources. Yeah, I mean that's a good. I'm all here for it. Go ahead. Like, fine, fucking whatever. I don't even care. All right. Let me see. Let me see if SB put that in the Discordio. I'm in my Discordio days. Discordio. Oh my God, there's so many wonderful things. Oh, here we go. Trump's address to the nation. Is that it? Oh, there it is. SB, you're so freaking awesome. I love you. I love you. Okay, this is long, so we won't be able to do this whole thing. Maybe, hold on. Dingle bells, dingle bells, dingle all the way. Dingle bells, dingle bells, dingle all the way. Hey. Oh my God. Okay, this is why I can't watch this guy. Because this guy.
Because of this.
This guy right here, Mr. Motherfucking Zev Shalev. He's not right. Okay? He's not right. Zev Shalev, the guy on the top above Lev, worked with Chuck Johnson and Eric Garner, I guess. I can't even remember. Garland. I can't remember. No, Garner? I can't remember his name. To go after women online like Lincoln's Bible. Chuck Johnson went after Gal Suburban, if you recall. Okay? So Zev Shalev, in my mind, is a waste of energy. And a man who goes after women. Okay? So Zev Shalev can go fuck himself all the way back to wherever the fuck he came from. Because he's Eric Garland. Okay, I couldn't remember what his name was. Yeah, it's too many Evs. But I'm going to tell you, Zev is an op. I don't know who he works for. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing. Because I can't explain it any other way than he's trying to take down pro-democracy female voices. And listening to people like Chuck Johnson, which immediately disqualifies him from having a thought that I would even care. If he was on fire in the street, I wouldn't piss on him. I'd let him burn. Don't come for my fucking friends, you fucking dick. You fucking prick. So fuck you, Lev. Fuck you. Fuck you, Lev, for hanging out with this piece of shit. I'm so sick. I'm so motherfucking sick of bullies and fucking stalkers and shitty people who get attention, who get shows, who do this, who do that, who spend all this time online. And the people who are really smart, the Gal Suburbans, the other people, they get shit on. They get shit motherfucking on. So you know what? Fuck all of them. Fuck Midas Touch. Fuck this guy. Fuck Michael Cohen. Fuck Zev Shalev. Fuck Chuck Johnson. Fuck Eric Garland. Fuck all of them. Go fuck yourselves. I just... Okay, I'm not going to get angry. All right, wait, what did you say, SB? You said, don't attempt to piss on anyone in the street who's on fire. Okay. There it is. Fuck yeah. Oh my God. And this is about why they're not getting... That's why they're not getting eyeballs. And this is about why... Wait, what? Wait, Badger, what'd you say? Zev did have a lot of Epstein secrets very early. He's how I first got interested in Epstein. First place I saw LB. He went sideways when he tried to monetize. Then I was out. Yeah. No, he went after people we love. And I'm sick of people who go after me or other people that I like for no reason whatsoever, just because they're jealous or whatever. And they get to walk with impunity. And I'm fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. All right, let me see. What SB you had, but watch it because it's worth watching this group question each other. Okay, so wait, you said it was like 15 minutes in or something? He blocked me after I asked about Eric Garland and called me a sock puppet. Zev's a weak little small-dicked man. That's what he is. I'm pretty sure his dick is very small. And that's, that's the best insult I can give to him. I don't really give a shit about the size of anybody's dick, but if that insults him and he feels bad, then I'm going to say it. Yeah, I know. We do love a redemption story. It gives me confidence to disregard him absolutely myself. Let's see. Where is it? I had to look up what a sock puppet was. It's always the baddies. Yeah, exactly. They do rise, Audrey, right? Like, people who are shitty get a lot of attention. I don't really understand it, but whatever. Thanks, Audrey. I think I am too. Me. I was out before all the Eric and LB stuff. I still don't know facts, but I believe my friends who do. Yeah, trust and believe. If they're hanging, yeah, please, yeah. Thank you for trusting me on this one because I'm pretty confident, having gone through it and lived with it and seen my friends suffer as a result of it. I can honestly tell you, this man deserves to be throat punched. Okay, that's what it is. I think I'm a pretty nice guy. Exactly. Jeffrey Dahmer said, I think I'm a pretty nice guy. Bring melting pot to boil, shit rises to the top. Yeah, maybe. I guess. There's always the foamy scum on the top, isn't there? Okay, wait. Hesby, you had said it's like 15 minutes in or something. Well, let me just try and play with it here. Hold on. Hi, Oren. Oh my God, I love you. You're making coffee? Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Our country was being invaded by an army of
we'll play it off
25
for a
million
little
people,
bit, and I'll
many
go
who came from prisons and jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. They were drug dealers, gang members, and even 11,888 murderers.
That him listening to
more
them
than
live?
50%.
Or do they actually break it up and talk about? Oh, okay, here. Wait, okay, here we go.
In the middle of that speech that he talked about unemployment and all these jobs coming back. And, the real unemployment rate is now 4.6%. It's higher than it's been in 4 years. The black unemployment rate is at 8.3%. They've lost 300,000 black women jobs since this administration started. That's unbelievable, really, what it's doing on a race level to this country by targeting just these minority communities for job cuts and then replacing all these federal jobs with his cronies. I mean, that's basically what he's done. And that is hurting America tremendously. And, all of that has a ripple effect, of course. You lose those jobs, you lose that generating income that those jobs make in those communities. And so you drive.
Are taught to respect the presidency, the office of the presidency. And even, the lower, that number will start changing, and stuff like that. When it's not a matter of if, but a matter of when she will be leaving.
Sorry, that was my fault. Thank you so much. See, Oomph, you're such a great producer. Silent movie. Let me act it out. Sorry. And it's me. I'm so sorry. Who's this guy? Oops. Who's this guy?
In the White House.
Who's this nerd over here? Do you guys recognize him? Is that Grant, whatever his name is? Grant. I can't remember his last name. There's a lot of Grants in the world. Sorry. It's a sign. Yeah. Does anybody know who this guy is? I can't remember who this one is. Is that Grant someone or other? Who's like Lev's friend? I can't remember. He used to be on Spaces with us too. I can't. Grant Stern. Yeah, Grant Stern. I think it's Grant Stern, right? I don't really get him. Oh, it's not Grant Stern? I don't even know. Okay, whoever it is, doesn't matter. My voice is in your earbed, says I'm making that full-time gesture. You need to be off stage. Actually, that you are. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, let's listen to a little more of this. I have no idea how far we're going to go with it, but we're going to go.
She's not sitting there and after this, and it's going to be, interesting to see how it plays out, because what I'm hearing is that Stephen Miller is next in line for
Oh,
the
really?
chief of staff
Oh my
job.
gosh,
Yeah,
can you imagine that man in the chief of
yeah,
staff? Wow.
that's
Dean's
scary.
here. Let's get a
Oh,
reading from
Dean.
Dean. Hey, Dean, how nice to see you at this time of night. This is very late.
Look at it.
Gentlemen, all good. It's late for you too, Zev, because we literally live in the same city. So
Yes,
well
I
done.
know. I know.
Yeah.
But I'm up later. than you.
Guys, sorry I'm late. I mean, insanity and loved how.
Oh, we're just a bunch of dudes and we're just talking about shit and just a bunch of dudes. An hour and 15 minutes in. Okay. SP's like, God damn it. I told you. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. That is Michael Cohen. Okay. This is what SB has been telling me to get to, where they talk to each other. Okay. Is this the episode that caused some of the kerfuffle, SB? Is this what caused some of the Michigas? All right, here we go. I'll shut up.
Joining us, we have one of the guests joining us as well. So you guys, if anyone needs to drop off at any time, just let me know. But I just want to bring in Ellie as well, because Ellie, you're an Epstein aficionado. now.
Ellie's a guy's name. I had a guy who used to serve me my corned beef sandwich.
No.
His name was
Michael's
Ellie.
out of control.
Yeah,
Michael's
there's
out
like
of
Ellie's own name. No, I needed to add a little estrogen to the chat here.
I know.
Like,
I was
it's
thinking about
like
that.
missing.
I was thinking about that. That's why I'm glad you're here, amongst other things. But I mean,
Yeah.
this Epstein thing never came up. Obviously, it was not going to come up in his speech today. But it is for me the reason he did tonight's speech. I mean, he needed to. The Epstein is the number one issue that has affected
Yeah.
his popularity ratings around the country. People do not love what they're finding out about Epstein. They don't like the way he's handled it, and they don't like the fact that he was involved in whatever way he was involved. It just smells bad. That to me is what really led to today's speech.
Oren.
But he's running scared. Did they do anything to help him in that regard?
Well, I joked today that he was either going to do something really big, like declare war on China, or he was going to do something very small, like, like lower the cost of paper clips or something, and think that it was very important. He did less than that. It was really kind of disappointing. I think he probably appeased, a group of about 50 people across the United States tonight who thought that that was the greatest speech ever. But, all I could think of is if you guys have ever watched Christmas Vacation and the grandma says the grace at the table and they like push her forward and she says the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, that's what I got out of that speech tonight. Like, I didn't really know what was going on. It was like someone just propped him up and was like, here, read this. Cause he never, he didn't riff, which was very
He didn't
weird. That was
breathe.
kind of
He
a
just
red
did
flag
the
for
whole
me.
thing without breathing. It was just like a long,
Yeah.
long tirade. That an angry tirade as well. It looked so angry to me.
But it was
I was
just so,
surprised, yeah.
yeah. Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Love.
Ellie. No, go ahead, Ellie. I was just surprised that
just-
he didn't go off script at all. Like, literally,
Yeah.
first
Well, that almost was like a red flag for me, like something actually is wrong because he didn't riff, but also it was just so basic. Like if in
I'm not sure
his
who
head
that
he
guy
knows
is.
that
The
the Epstein
Boston
files
guy?
are coming out on Friday, like you
Is
would have
that
think
Grant
he,
Stern?
thrown a curveball or something, but he
Who's Grant
literally
Stern?
just read from the script since the beginning of the first presidency. Like
That's
there was,
also
it was like a
That's also because the Epstein files.
No, not that my knowledge. To my knowledge, Lev did not roll with Chucklecuck. And actually, that's why I was surprised when I saw Lev and Zev team up, because I thought Lev was aware, but I don't know I can't remember the timing. I think that happened before Lev came on the scene and we were all doing those spaces together with Lev. I think the Chuckle Cuck stuff happened before that. And at that point, I never connected Lev with Zev. So I was surprised, actually, when I saw, like, a couple months ago, Zev and Lev together. Because I thought Zev was, like, rightfully cast out of polite society. But apparently, like any good white male, he is polite society. I'm the one who's off. Zach Jack, exactly. Chad Thad vibes. Okay, wait, so SB, you said the episode isn't a normal group of people. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna shut myself up here.
Are not coming out on Friday.
I think that too. Yeah, I do. I think that as well.
So what should we be
quite
doing?
soft there, Michael. I'm not sure why you've lost your audio a little bit there. Can you get closer to the microphone?
I lost my audio.
There you go. I can hear you.
I heard you.
I can hear you.
Michael, hold on a second, Michael, before you go, because there was some breaking news I don't think you guys have heard, because I think you've been out because nobody's talking about. But did you hear that there's another wrinkle to the Epstein files that happened earlier today? Ghislaine Maxwell filed officially to get released from prison. And that triggers also another basically investigation of what part of her file could be released by the DOJ also, and that was triggered literally today. Don't forget that Todd Blanche and Maxwell's lawyer are very good friends. This is all not coincidence; it's strategical.
No.
For now they have the Clinton investigation, which is always bullshit, because even Susie Wiles said that that's not true, and so we have an investigation into Clinton, and now we have Maxwell officially asking the judge for release, which triggers other things.
Yeah, she's saying that her case can't go ahead. So she can't get a fair trial if these FBI files are released. She can't get a fair retrial, which she says she's due to her. I don't know why she thinks it's due to her, but that's the argument she's making. It's pretty ludicrous.
The fact that I agree with you, it's ludicrous, but the fact that it's
I thought she had asked to be released a long time ago, and they said, and the Supreme Court even said no. Hi, Meowing Star. I thought the Supreme Court even said, nah, we're not letting Ghislaine out. Did she file something last week? Now I want to look. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 6 days ago. All right. Wow. Really? What the fuck? God, this bitch is really fucking something, right? Like, she's got some big fucking kahunas for a rapist. I thought SCOTUS refused her request. Yes. I thought, yeah. But I guess she did. Another one. Ghislaine Maxwell asked court to vacate her 20 or Gazelle. Gazelle Maxwell asked court to vacate her 20-year prison sentence. Hold on. Let me make it bigger so you can see it. Ghislaine Maxwell, the convicted associate of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, has asked a federal court to vacate or amend her 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. Maxwell, a former British socialite, claims that substantial new evidence has emerged from civil cases, investigative reports, and other documents demonstrating that she did not receive a fair trial, according to a court filing in New York. The appeal follows several failed attempts from Maxwell, who was convicted in 2020, to try and reduce. It comes as the Justice Department faces that deadline. Maxwell filed the petition pro se, without an attorney. Those are snake earrings. Stop it. They're not sperm. They're snakes. Maxwell filed the petition pro se without an attorney on Wednesday. The Southern District of New York, where Maxwell made the request, declined to comment on the petition. Maxwell was convicted for her role in luring underage children, for her former boyfriend, the disgraced financier Epstein, to abuse. Epstein died in prison in 2019. In the new court filing, Maxwell argues that several new pieces of evidence mean that no reasonable juror... Oh, my God. It's not evidence. Oh, my God. In the new court filing, Maxwell argues that several new pieces of evidence mean that no reasonable juror would have convicted her. Fuck you, cunt. Die. Die. Sorry, I know. I don't mean to be this mean. Maybe I need to have a life. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I need a little more happiness in my life. That might be something. Yeah, 1990 to 2020 was a setup. 30 years of setup. In one example, she cites a juror supposedly hid a history of sexual abuse during the jury selection process that could have hurt their ability to be unbiased during her trial. Do you know how many women have been sexually abused? And men, too. But let's just talk about the female population, if we're talking about jurors and females. Do you know how many women have been sexually assaulted? You know, what's the rate? What's the rate of women who have experienced sexual assault? Let's see. Let's just see. Do we have any data? I don't know. We might not even have any data. And of course, this is just the reported. Because we all know that there's plenty that isn't. 1 in 5 women has experienced completed or attempted rape in her lifetime, and nearly half of women have experienced some form of contact sexual violence. Okay? So you can't really find a woman who hasn't experienced some form of sexual violence or intimidation. Okay? So that's bullshit. And that just shows me that she really doesn't deserve any grace, frankly. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Several new pieces of... Blah, 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 blah. Federal judges in New York and Florida recently cleared the way for grand jury material-related investigations to be publicly released. Maxwell's move... Okay, so that's all the old stuff. And it said it would... Okay, so yes, in October, the U.S. Supreme Court said it would not hear an appeal from Maxwell. So fuck you. Even SCOTUS isn't on your side. Oh, my God. Crazy. Okay, wait. Let's just... Oops, wait. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Being done today, the day before the Epstein files are supposed to be released, adding a wrinkle, maybe yes, maybe no. You could tell you can't be even more obvious to see how coordinated this is being taken place by Donald Trump and Todd Blanche.
They don't want this out. Michael, why do you think it's not coming out?
Just know that there's going to be still a significant number of documents that will be turned over on Friday. Mm-hmm. They will be very select documents that obviously do not implicate anybody that Donald Trump and this administration do not want to be implicated. There are going to be 2 sets of people that will be the very first group. That will be those who are part of the Democratic Party and those to whom that they do not care about. That's what's going to get dropped on Friday. And then it's going to become the fight of the century to get the rest of the documents, even though the documents that are going to be dropped on Friday will have significant redactions to them anyway, for all the reasons that Lev just said. You know, they're now going to take what Ghislaine Maxwell said, and they're going to say, well, you know, she has had this appeal pending now for the better part of maybe 6+ months. Even before she had met with Todd Blanche, they had the appeal on her case pending. So in order not to interfere with her appellate right, there are documents that they cannot release. And that's the argument that they're going to use. Now, we can all turn around and say, come on, this is bullshit. We knew that they were going to play some game and so on. It's a wonderful legal maneuver for them. It has weight to it. It is predicated in reality, even though the basis for why they're doing it is obviously disingenuous. That's not going to play well even to their own MAGA base.
That's the thing. That doesn't work well.
Right. That's the part that we, as Democrats, need to be very, very specific on. No problem. You don't want to release it? Now explain it to your MAGA base. That's
Can I
what
ask you a question, Michael? Can I ask you a question? So do you feel like, so we have the stuff that's in the DOJ, that's the Epstein files, and then we have the estate. And what's been dropped lately has been coming from the estate. Do you feel like they're just holding and waiting for Friday, and then they're going to start dropping their own stuff? Or is that not separate? How do you view that?
Yeah, so that's a great question, by the way. I've been very disappointed with the Epstein estate in the manner to which that they've been releasing documents and photographs and so on. What are they holding on to?
Yeah.
What is the basis? What is the basis for them to hold on to anything? You know, when I was subpoenaed to testify, I turned around and I took like my entire email catalog, every document I had, and I turned it over to Congress, to the House Oversight, to the Senate Permanent Select, to the House Permanent Select Committee, to the House Judiciary, to the Senate Judiciary. I said, go fuck yourselves. Here's 1 million documents. Knock yourselves out.
Yeah, but the Democrats are trying to do this on a staged basis. They're holding some of the good stuff back, and it's the Democrats in the Oversight Committee that are holding it back.
I'm sorry. I can't listen to that anymore. I can't listen to their voices. I can't. But I will drop the link to this in the thing as well so that you can see it. But you know what? Let's just I'm actually feeling like a little sick to my stomach listening to those people. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. The reason for the season. Cohen blocked LB. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. That says it all. No, no, Michael Cohen is a piece of shit on the bottom of life's shoe, and that's really all he is. And there's no, maybe there's a transcript. Maybe there's a transcript. But I will go ahead and link this for those who want to take a look at it. But yeah, I guess Lev is mad. Okay, so good. All right. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a crazy mixed up world right now. And I'm just trying to figure out. It is a hard watch. Thank you, SB. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it too, because I really didn't know what happened. And I'm glad to know more about the situation. And if people, and I agree that this information is being slow rolled and things like that. But these guys actually also know stuff. And I know that they haven't said everything that they've seen. Michael Cohen must have witnessed some of this, right? Michael Cohen must have witnessed some of this bullshit. Lev Parnas must have witnessed some of this bullshit. Now, I do think Dump was careful, okay? I think Dump, when he was involved in all of this stuff, I think he was careful. I think he only did it like on the plane or at Mar-a-Lago or in places where he would be more, more protected, I guess, from scrutiny. But absolutely, those two douchebags must know some of his bad deeds. So no, you don't get a pass because you decided to do the right thing. I mean, just keep doing the right thing. That's what we do. We just do the right thing. We don't ask for like congratulations or we're the best. Yeah, Cohen was the fucking lawyer for this shit. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, when Katie Johnson was threatened, Cohen was the fixer. Come on. Ugh. It's exhausting. This world is exhausting. God. And it's such a short trip around the marble, and you just kind of go, wow, we're experiencing this and having to go through this part of the timeline. Yikes. It's a mixed up muddle world except for Lolo. Hey, where's my Lola song? L-O-L-O Lola. Yeah, beam me up. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me this morning. But guess what? It's a double dose of Lolo today. And I know all of you have families, and you'll probably be with them. But if you're around tonight, I'm going to be reading some solstice stories and my annual reading of the night before Christmas. Mongolian Jingle Bells palette cleanser. Excellent idea. No, let's do that. Let's find that. Where is it? Hold on. I'm finding it. Hold on. And the other thing, the one thing I wanted to say, one of the meowing says one of the files improperly redacted said Trump was present for a 13-year-old's baby being murdered and disposed. What? 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. The cat went to bed. Is my kitty in bed? Wait. I don't know where my cats are. Yeah, we're having tonight. It's story time. So please come for tonight or whatever. It'll be on tape, so you can do it then, whenever you want. But it's just short stories and no swearing, no smoking. So if a little one happens to see your computer screen, don't worry. I'm not going to say anything that will make you embarrassed or anything like that. Meowing Star, that's crazy. Like, I don't... There's some very weird stuff in those files, Carrie. It's so true. Like, when are we going to find out? When are we going to find out? Yeah, story time tonight. We're going to listen to a lot of solstice stories. We'll start with, night before Christmas. But then we'll do Christmas Eve stories, but I'm gonna lean more towards the solstice nature type of stories, but we'll see what we find. A couple of ghost stories. I'd like to find some Yuletide ghost stories, which I actually have already found. So I might be telling some Christmas ghost stories. The baby was thrown in Michigan Lake. Is that really true? Love Christmas Eve when the little ones would sit on my lap and watch Lolo shout about injustice. It's a Christmas miracle. That's right. It's a new tradition. Let's talk about politics. No, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be real nice. Just like Breakfast with Amy Goodman. Yeah, that's all. That's all it is. No. Wait, there was one more thing. Oh, wait. What was I going to look up? Oh, wait, what was I going to look up? My puppy thanks you. Aw, Jen, I love you. Wait, what was I going to look up? Fuck. Shut up. No family. Sign me up. Okay, good. You're in. You're in. Wait, what was I going to look up? Fuck. Oh, Jingle Bells. Thank you. God, J Rance, you're the most amazing person ever. Okay, hold on. Oh, I've seen this. Oh, wait, it's on Spotify. Oh, here's the official music video. Oh, I'm going to get killed for it, but that's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
Jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Yo, jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Ho, jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Yo, jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Yo, jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Ho, jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Yo, jingle a bell, jingle all the way. Yo, what a fun it is to ride on a Mongolian open sleigh. Ho, dig it in, dig it in, dig it in.
We're probably in trouble for that, but I don't care. I love it. I love it. My throat itches. Yeah, clear your throat. I love that. I love that. Thank you, J Rance. Thank you. It's a cow hoodie. Yeah. No, it's not. I'm a reindeer. I'm a reindeer, damn it. I'm a reindeer, damn it. You thought it was a handmade outfit? It's not a... Oh, it is a great beat. No verse. What does that mean? Dun, 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 dun. I've got one of those lovely yurts. You do, Carrie? Oh, my God. That's so... Those are cool. I think it's cool. Rudolph with your nose so bright. Won't you ride my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer... These are antlers. Those are totally antlers. Wait, hold on. Those are antlers. What do you mean? What do you mean those aren't antlers? Those are totally antlers. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Jen Griffey.
Jesters paint the scene.
Wait, here we go.
Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Ho, Teletubbies, say hello.
They look like kidneys. They do look like kidneys, actually. They do, actually. You're right. Maybe they are kidneys. Maybe I'm wearing my kidneys on my head. Like your heart on your sleeve, your kidneys on your head. All right. Oh my God, it's Christmas Eve. Nah, it's not. You know what it is? You know what it is, Meowing Star? It's fucking Wednesday. Okay? That's what the fuck it is. Doesn't matter. It's Wednesday. And tonight, we're going to party. We're going to party like it's hearty. Orange, stop!
Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La,
Christmas
Ho, Teletubbies.
Ooh, ooh. Wait, I gotta do this. I gotta play a little bit of this guy. Drop that beat. Drop that beat. Let the beat drop. I better turn that off before I really get into trouble. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you so much. Melania wears kidneys on her chest. Kidney boobs. Thank you so much for coming to my special Christmas Eve morning wake and bake. I'm about to bake after I get off of here. Ciao, Bella. Bella, ciao, Bella, ciao, Bella, ciao. I love you guys so much. I hope your days... Hold on. Let me do this. Oops. Let me do this. Let me get my head off here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sweaty head. Sweaty Betty. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming this morning. Thank you for spending a little time with me. Thank you for all the wonderful links and everything. Thank you for everything you've given me this year. And please do hit the like. That would be great. And I hope I see you tonight. If I don't, I hope I see you whenever I see you. I'm going to be playing, we're going to be doing some movies in Discord tomorrow. I'm just going to let some trilogies run, like the Star Wars trilogies and maybe something else. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and show some movies in Discord tomorrow for Christmas. So if you're around, hang out with us in Discord. I'll drop in. It's like It's like a movable feast. Okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Val. You're such a lovely person. Thank you. You're all lovely. Oh, goodbye, lovely friends. Merry Christmas to those who observe. Happy Hanukkah. Happy winter solstice. Happy Saturnalia. Actually, I think Saturnalia technically ended yesterday, but still. Making spaghetti tonight. Oh, fuck yeah. I don't know what I'm going to have. I think I'm going to have chips and dip tonight for dinner. All right. Have a wonderful day. I hope I see you. I'll be around this week, so don't be a stranger. And I wish all the best for you and yours. All right? Take care. I love you.